Cowabunga, everybody. We have Leonardo here. He is wanting to open up some new foodies. I found the good booklet. This good booklet tells you what's in these things because I'm tired of guessing and I really like these things and I don't want to give up on this. There are a few things that I've yet to get. So let's see if today is that day when I complete my catalog. Now, this collector's guide right here, I'm not sure which one's the first printing, the one I'm getting in the package, which is always going to be the vertical ones now. It seems like they've switched over completely on these. So I'm guessing this is the first printing, which it may not have every one of the new ones in it. I don't know though. There's no, it says 95 plus iconic minis. I don't see any number on this one. If it says like say 80 plus or something else with a different numbering system, there are numbers on the bottom. So let's see how many we have in this particular one. 99. All right, so let's see, getting into the package, what should we get today? I'm hoping, and my fingers crossed, I get more of the Pizza Hut stuff. I can buy Pizza Hut stuff all day long as far as the glasses, the traditional stuff whenever you walked into the pizza place. All right, so it's got Pizza Hut on the cover, and this one is marked 2024. And I don't know, again, if there's a certain numbering system. Now, this also says 2025 07 22, so that wasn't that long ago. This was obviously produced, according to that information right there, July 22nd 2025, or it was let me say assembled, ready to seal up in the package and send out to us back in July. So these are still being made evidently, which I'm really glad about, even though it says 2024 on the container. That seal right there says 2025. So even though this is series 2, maybe it's just because they haven't done a hard reboot yet. And I would love for them to come out with a series 3. And if you know anything about that, please let me know. So here's the booklet we get with the new ones. This is the older one. I prefer the older one for obvious reasons. The new one just gives you dots. I want to know what I'm getting in case there's anything I don't know about this stuff, which is often the case. All right, starting off with the first package opening, we get some, I know what these are. These are dumpling rolls. And in the booklet, this would be one of the main staples of food, or the, I haven't used this booklet in a while because I forgot that it was actually at my fingertips. All right, so this one is actually mains. Okay, we got mains, and then we have actually switched it up since then, because I do not see it one of the PF Chains mains right there. We got the cabbage though that I keep wondering what it is. It's called the chicken lettuce wrap that I normally get. Seems like I'm getting that one a lot. All right, so this one does not seem to be in here, which is a shame because, well, I mean, I just want to know what the names of these things are officially. And you may be thinking, you just saw it, you'll just look right at it. That's altogether possible. But unless you're telling me you can see it and I can't, I don't see it. But I do remember it being called the dumplings. All right, well, anyway. So that one is this right here. Let's open up our next one. Now, it could be that it is in the new one, and it doesn't have a name, unfortunately. So let's see in the new one. And I do want to do a little bit more of a deep dive study into this and see, like, are there any differences? Here's the same 2 food items that I'm used to seeing. But this particular one, up here it is. It is the snacks and sides. So in this booklet, it'd be under snacks and sides. Drinks, mains. All right, flipping it over to the next side. Maybe it's just not as big looking on the page. Scented minis. It's definitely not scented, thank God. It would be gross. I'm not a fan of teriyaki. There doesn't appear to be a snacks. I mean, that looks like snacks and sides. Unbox more fun below. Oh, there it is. PF Chang's pork dumplings. Aha. All right, thank you. So I just need to know where to look, I guess, because it looks like a main to me. All right, this next one is one of those sushi roll things, whatever. This one looks like caviar. It comes on a dish that you can take out of the container. and then put it back on the container for safe transportation. I would imagine this is I don't know. I don't think that would be Maine, but it could be a snacks or hors d'oeuvre or a horty whore, as my Hooked on Phonics teacher taught me when I was a kid. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. All right, this is the Kura Gunkin. All right, so the way it looks different there is because the lid's on top of it. All right, so the little one way you can put it in there like that. So far, I mean, I would eat some of this stuff. I hate teriyaki. I just really hate it. My mom really loves it. We got a smoothie, which is obviously going to be in the drink section. I'm thinking this is the mango smoothie. All right, so we got, it's not pink on the top. So here's drinks. Here's the Jamba Mango Go-Go. So that's what it is right there. Jamba Mango Go-Go. Wake me up, Jamba Mango Go-Go. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a pizza. Pizza. Of course, that's not the Domino's, or not the as you know, we have Domino's here. So here have the Detroit pizza. I think I know which one this is. I think it's the Detroit pizza. And, man, you have to have fingernails to get into these particular ones. All right. Oh, boy, I dropped some things on the floor. All right, so this is what I used the other day to reset something and take a compartment out. Whoa, look at that. That's like a deep dish thing right there. All right, so Detroit pizza would probably be in the pizza section. I do remember a whole lot of pizzas. All right, Detroit style pizza is right there. I need to start going ahead and marking these now that this is my definitive catalog, and I want to see if there's anything that's not on this catalog. This one appears to be something you fold, like one of these boxes from whatever that store's called. Jack in the Box, I guess, maybe, or TGI Fridays. Wow, these are really super hard to open, or I'm super weak today. All right, this is Jack in the Box, and it is the chicken nuggets. And let's see, I need to... Oh, there's a lot of mains for Jack in the Box. It might be a side dish or a snack. Jack in the Box chicken nuggets right there, number 88. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get sure I know which ones I have. So out of all these, of course, the pizza one's my favorite. Here's another one of the balls, and it's going to have the same date on it, 2025, 07, 22. So for, I don't know about you, but I used to date everything like that. But that was back in the 90s, and I didn't ever put the 19 on the front. So if you look at a lot of my old VCR tapes that I recorded of Star Trek, for instance, it'd be like star date 2025, or I wouldn't say 2025, it'd say 95, 08, 08 or something. Of course, I don't think anything came on during August, but just saying, hypothetically speaking. No, actually, I take that back. I do remember some Deep Space Nine episodes coming on during the summer. All right. It's printing on the ball, too, so that's even cooler. I didn't get any smelly ones. Smelly ones, those smelly ones. What are they feeding you? Please don't tell me I got the exact same things again. Okay. I don't know what the deal is, but here lately when I open a two ball thing, it's like I'm getting the same things. It's like the possibility of getting doubles is almost doubled. All right, so we got this is a slider. It might be the mini sliders. I wouldn't be able to tell from the picture though. But it would definitely be one of these right here. All right, right here. So we have the cheese slider, and I can't tell you which one it is. I mean, if it's like life size. So it might be the mini one. I wouldn't be able to know unless I saw the other one in hand. All right, this one's nice and big. Let's see what this one is. Ugh, gross. We got Cinnabon. Cinnamon balls. That's definitely a snack. Unless you're, all right, here it is. The Cinnabon Cinna Sweeties. Isn't that special? All right, since this one's closer to the stuff, let's get it. It's the same thing we already got, except maybe pink on top? Nope. So we got another one of the Jamba Juices. Not that I'm complaining about it, but I am complaining about it. If I'm going to get anything double like that, I would want to have the Pizza Hut glasses, because everybody had those at the table. And then last, we have Jack in the Box Flavorific. That the stickers are misapplied very poorly. And again, if you want to get this off of here, you need to grab a screwdriver or scissors, I guess, and just pry. I would heat it up, probably the best if it's giving you any grief at all. Take it out to your car, put it inside on a day like today, because it is 80 some degrees. In the shade, it's 81 degrees right now. I'm telling you right now, it's hot here. All right, so that one would be I'm thinking a hot chicken slider, or not chicken slider, what am I saying? It's a chicken sandwich, but I think it's a spicy one, looks like it. All right, so we got, definitely not the rare one, because that's a gold top. It's brown, so it's the spicy chicken with cheese. And there it is. So which one's your favorite one? Now, of course, I'm going to say this is because it's Pizza Hut. And even though I don't eat Pizza Hut, I haven't eaten pizza, gosh, in a long time. I eat Domino's. We have Domino's just right there. I mean, you can always walk to it if you wanted to. We've always loved this Domino's. But back in the day, on Sundays after church, back when I was a youth, back when I was a teenager, we used to go over to the Pizza Hut after youth group. And it was pretty cool hanging out there. And it's gone. It's no longer there. It's now, I guess it's a place where you can grow grass on the cement or the concrete or the asphalt. That looks pretty delicious personally. If I was going to eat one of those, to be honest with you, if I was going to eat one of these right now, I'd probably eat this right here. The spicy chicken sandwich looks pretty darn good, especially that pretzel roll top to it. But as hot as it is, I'm not hungry at all. I want one of these. That would be refreshing. What do you guys think? I think this is too big for his hand, but do you think that's an appropriate size? Maybe. Sometimes these are really good for 1/6 scale. And I think this is better 1 scale. A lot of this is definitely good for 1/6 scale, because it's just a slight bit too big. But of course, he'll be taking the pizza and heading down to the sewer. You guys have a great day.